Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Heroes of LiU University Tournament. If you're just joining us, you are late. It is time for the finals. And if you are just joining us, my name is Tetcher, and casting with me today is the wonderful and the magnificent Spiffy.
Thank you, thank you. All right, well, we have one game left. One more best of five between Papastama and Ollie for the win. Ollie with that last performance beating Hero Boy 3-0 with his priest deck.
Yes, we are already a fan of Ollie's priest deck due to during the break I made it, made some improvements of my own that I felt would be quite amusing, and I might pop into the chat if I can in between games to post a screenshot of my results. But long story short, I ended up with 4 Thaddeus and my opponent just left.
Yeah, as we saw last game, we saw the double Thaddeus, which is always amazing to see. And Hero
Yeah,
Boy just couldn't deal with it.
indeed, and I got the quad, and I was no one could deal with that. Right, and yeah, I'm jumping. Do I need an account to chat on Hitbox? I have not tried. Sign into chat. Okay, that's not a huge deal. But
Okay,
yeah,
so it looks like we're going priest versus warrior. We saw Papastama very comfortable with his warrior play, and Ollie very comfortable with his priest play.
indeed, both play. These are the decks that have basically carried these two players this far. They're the ones they've used the most, and they're the ones they seem to be the most comfortable with.
Yeah, both players developing over 500 wins in ladder with their respective classes, because you could tell they're both golden.
Indeed.
Looks like a pretty solid start for Ollie. A little bit slower for Papasama, but he does have that Fire War Axe.
Indeed, Fiery Warwick's going to be good here. Filling with some options. Not too comfortable with how things are set up at the moment, but dealing with it. Ollie, hovering over another Undertaker. Not too sure. Doesn't really have anything to play after it, to be fair. He may just keep it, wait for another Death Rattle maybe, wait for one more turn, then play Sludge Belcher the turn after.
Yeah, it might be a little bit better to keep the Undertaker. Won't really get much value out of it. Still thinking about it.
He's considering his options carefully. Taking a long time to make his turn here. Wants to be absolutely sure that he is making it the right decision.
Yeah, I still think saving the Undertaker, like you said earlier, is a bit better because it just kind of be going away to the Fire War Axe. But it looks like he's gonna play it anyways.
Yeah, just gonna let it be bait if it needs to be bait. And then there's another Fiery War Axe in his hand. Very weapon heavy hand at the moment. Fiery War Axe and a Death Spite. Just gonna have to live with those for the moment.
Yep, and there goes the second Undertaker gone. The Unstable Goal comes out, and it's gonna be really easy to deal with the Haunted Creeper because of that new Death Rattle physics of the game, where the
Indeed,
Haunted
the
Creepers will
ordering.
pop before the
Yeah.
Unstable Ghouls.
I hope you like your spectral spiders nice and crispy because that's the only way they are served in Papa Stommer's pizzeria.
It's gonna go ahead and heal that spider back up. Um, he does have a bunch of weapons, like you said. He could Death Bite. He could fire War Axe. Might be a little bit better to kill that zombie chow and gain that life back that he lost.
Indeed, it is a possibility that he can do. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Going to gain the health back, run the Unstable Ghoul into the face, get a little bit of damage done, begin work on Ollie for the win's health.
So we did not see a squelch on Papastama, and we do know that he likes spamming his emotes.
This is true. Ollie seems to be a bit more cool with it.
A little more tolerable. Fuking does come down. No Stalag yet, but that does mean Thaddeus is in the foreseeable future.
Is a possibility, very much. There's like 24 cards to get through in order to get to him, but there is a possibility he comes out. I don't know, it'd be 23, that'd be 22-ish by this point.
Yeah. I guess does get a faceless. Could save that for the possible Thaddeus. Quinn Karen looks like a pretty solid turn.
Yeah, I
He's
think
just
that would be
trying to
decent.
figure out how to deal with this board.
He can just go into the Thaddeus and then execute it. That is an option. He could run into the Haunted Creeper and kill the spiders that way. Oh wait, because he can't kill it yet.
He could clear the board. He just does that attacks
Yeah,
into the
use
Fugan.
the War Axe. Yeah, and that will clear everything. Gonna use the Execute as well. That does clear the board. He's now has pretty decent control. He can get a Death's Bite out if he wishes.
Yeah,
That's
gonna
what he's
play
going
that
to do.
now because next turn he will probably be playing the Karen.
Yeah, we have seen that Ollie for the win does not have any weapon removal in this deck in the slightest as well.
Yeah, does not run the Harrison Jones, which would be the weapon killer. But looks like a pretty solid Karen turn. Not, I
Yeah,
don't think he's gonna attack with his weapon.
no, he will keep that around for the moment. Get out, Ken. Just chill for the moment. Oh, it looks like he's thinking about it actually. He can whirlwind to clear up that sludge belcher.
He could, yeah. Kind of leaves his turn a bit dry, since he won't be able to play Karen unless he wastes the coin. But I think he's more leaning towards coin Alexstrasza in the next few turns.
Yeah, but we'll see. Nope, he is going to coin Ken. He could have Harrison Jones actually. No weapons. And if I remember correctly, Ollie's version of this priest does not run Fort Steel.
Yeah, I don't think I saw one actually.
Yeah, I think it was all his opponent who was running
Yeah,
Fort
we
Steel.
we did see Hero Boy have two Thought Steals, getting the same two cards, Shadow or Death and Circle of Healing, which is actually ironically in the hands of Ollie at the moment.
Yeah, needs that Arcanine. Help get the wave clear.
Yeah, a bit slow start for Ollie. Not really much you could do here.
Indeed, both players just gonna take it a bit slowly for now. There we go. Faceless Ken, double Ken.
And armor up it. Papa Summit has a huge board right now.
Yeah,
He's gonna
and
go
he's
ahead and
healed
get that
up
life
and has
back.
armor. That's so nice. Papa Stommer. Gaining control very nicely. Oh, Baron Rivendare. You don't want to give
Again,
that.
Ollie not drawing well in this
Not at
matchup.
all. And once again, you're in that horrible situation of your opponent having a really good card, but it's for attack, so you can't Shadow Word it.
Yeah, you can't do anything. Karen and Spectral Knight, the two cards that priests never want to see.
Yeah. We'll have to see though. There's an Acolyte of Pain, an option. Harrison Jones. Just considering his plays, I think Harrison Jones probably better at this point. As we know, there's no weapons. The only thing Harrison Jones is really going to die to is a Circle of Healing, which will be drawn out, which will pop the Death Rattles. But that's not a huge deal.
Yeah, it's not really too bad of a play. But he's gonna go ahead and save it. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if he knows if his opponent's running Thought Steals or not. But I still think Harrison's a good card to play just because he only has one weapon left in his deck.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. So there's less chance of it being stolen. He's going to heal himself up.
Again,
Hovering
Ollie
over, holding over.
can't really do much here.
It's in a bad position. Neither of those Arcanites. It's just not drawing them at this point. In his turn, there's a lower Feb, and there's Straza. And the damage comes forth. Oh, good
There's-
lord. So, need that Arcanine? That's not an Arcanine.
No, well played. Gonna
Yep,
go ahead and
that's
concede.
GG.
Not even gonna try. And
Wow.
we see all these priests go down in a pretty
Control
convincing
Hunter
manner.
is kind of good. We have to blame a little bit of that on bad draws from Ollie's part, but we've just seen Papa Stommer's warrior here just destroy anything it comes into contact with.
Yeah. So now we get to see Ollie's second deck, which we never got to see at all. Looks like it's Handlock.
It is Handlock. Ooh, very nice. Little Molten Giant. There's a Mountain Giant. Gonna throw them back. And it's turn 2 as well.
Running
Oh,
the Draxus as well.
Jaraxxus.
Something
Yeah.
that we don't see very often anymore, but I did see that's admirable play it in the North American qualifier. So it's definitely a card that people don't really expect anymore, but when it does come out, it's really great.
Yeah, no one expects the Aerodon Lord of the Burning Legion because no one plays the Aerodon Lord of the Burning Legion.
Yeah, kind of a dying card in this meta. Kind of a little bit too slow. Good tournament card though.
Yeah. It's a great card in general. It's basically the Alex Straza of Warlock. It's the I'm on 2 health. Jaraxxus.
Yeah.
Just gonna save myself.
And then start summoning six sixes for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's such a good ability. It's an incredibly good card, but it's just too slow to get on the board. And when you play it, you have 3 damage that turn. That's what you have.
Yeah. This matchup's pretty favored for the Handlock. It's kind of hard for Ward to deal with the Giants.
Yeah, he can actually, if he wanted to, he could play the Owl this turn and have enough mana to get the Giant if he wanted to. He could also Soulfire if he wanted to, but he wouldn't have enough for the Giant that way. There we go. Got a
Go ahead
coin.
and waste the coin.
Yeah. Still has enough. Not sure why he wasted the coin, but meh.
I think the owl is too valuable in this matchup.
Yeah. Like the owl now is is a good situation to leave it in.
We
There
do
we
know
go.
that Papa Samba is holding on to the execute, so he will be able to deal with that first giant pretty easily.
Yeah. But then he has to see how many more he has to deal with. It's a faceless. Could just straight up faceless this thing. And that's exactly what he's going to do, but it looks a bit hovering over. And there we go. Giant of his own, instantly. And he's just
Yeah,
going to
great
continue
turn.
going for the face, doesn't matter. Because Ollie has to go for a taunt.
Yeah, being really patient on that execute. Gonna wait till maybe possibly buffing it up, and then waste the execute on that.
Seems so. And right now, Ollie, once again, in an interesting scenario of of having a full hand and not really being able to do anything with it.
Yeah, possibly silence the symbol
He has a
ghoul.
faceless of his own, so he can double giant. I think that's what he's going to do. Just see how many giants he can get out. He has the turn 6 play, so he can remove the giant. He can remove his opponent's giant, that is, with the Siphon Soul.
Yeah, but both the giants are gonna go down. One gonna go down to an execute, and the other one gonna go down to the other molten giant or mountain giant.
Indeed. Papa, just wondering what to do here. He now has this execute, which he can now only use on one minion. So I think now might be execute Sludge Belcher. Use the Sludge Belcher as delay for the second giant.
Maybe a possible push for damage, but next turn is a Siphon Soul turn, so he might be scared that he might not be able to kill that second giant as easily.
It's true. Considering his options, he's gonna execute at least one of the giants, going for the one with less health. He's
That
just gonna run his giant into
yeah,
someone more health.
that just
And
tells
then
that he was gonna
Sludge
trade it.
Belcher. Yeah, there we go. Good trade. He's now in board control. Giants are dead. And there's a molten giant, which is now way out of range for the moment. Not going to be played anytime soon. So now we're down to normal card play for Ollie for the win. And he does have an Ancient Watcher in his hand, which he can taunt up quite easily.
Yeah, his hand is a little bit lackluster. Not really much you could do. The owl is decent.
Owl, Watcher, Argent, Shield Bearer. Not Shield Bearer.
Sun
What is that
Fury.
called? Sun Fury Protector. That's the one. Thank you.
It just depends if he wants to taunt up the 2-1. Might just taunt the Ancient Watcher up by itself.
Maybe. Both possibilities. So
Yeah, really
many
awkward turn.
possibilities, in fact.
As cooldown stated.
Ollie thinking about it. Papa just playing with his own hand animations and breaking everything on the map.
He needs his APM to be high at all times, even when
Gotta
it's
get
not
those-
his turn.
Gotta get those stats up. Is he going to silence the Ancient Watcher, or is he going to silence the Sludge Belcher? Sludge Belcher makes more sense.
Yeah, so Westwood does make more sense. Sun Furying, if he does, would just be on the Watcher, I would assume.
I'd probably assume so as well.
Or maybe just a tap.
We will see. He might just go for the efficiency. Just going to tap for the moment. Get a Twilight Drake. That's going to
It's a
be
great
good.
card. Super hard to deal with as a control warrior.
Indeed. As a shaman, not too hard at all.
No, not at all.
Earthshock, Earthshock literally built for that card.
Yeah. So this turn looks a bit awkward for Papa 2. Not really anything good to do on mana curve other than Sludge Belcher armor up. Probably gonna trade.
be. Go ahead.
Probably gonna trade the 3/5 into the 2/1. I'm not sure he's gonna waste his weapon yet. Might need to save the armor for Shield Slam, possibly.
Possibly. No, I don't really think it's going to be Sludge Belcher armor up. Might use his weapon, but not a huge deal if he doesn't. I say Sludge Belcher into the 2-1. Oh, it looks like he's hovering over Ken. There we go.
Do you think Papa knows that Ollie runs a Jiraxis and he's gonna save that Harrison?
I don't think anyone knows that he runs a Jiraxis because no one runs a Jiraxis. There is a Mountain Giant. Oh my god, we're going to see Mountain Giant
Twilight.
and Twilight Drake on the same turn. The hand lock is real.
Yeah. So it's gonna be an
Considering
8/8 and a 4/9, I believe, or a 4/8.
4-8,
4-9.
yeah.
Or
Is
a
it
4/9. One of those.
It'll be a 4-8 because he's played 2 cards from his hand.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 2 huge things to deal with, and Papa will probably have to trade a little bit of his board.
Unless he finds a more efficient play. There is a Siphon Soul out on the board, which would help deal with Ken. But that doesn't look like what he's going to do for the moment. He's just gonna chill for the moment. Just figure out what he needs to do.
Yeah, as we see from Papa Stoma's hand, he doesn't really have much burst damage to the face. I'm not sure how much damage he can deal with Ollie without being scared of those zero cost molten giants.
We can also see just a few seconds ago on Papa's screen that he is legend.
Yeah,
So that is pretty cool.
and Papa is a rank 86 legend.
It was 93 according to the
93. Oh,
census. Yes.
I guess
Maybe
he
he was
went down.
laddering. Well, yeah,
I guess
he
he
was
went down a
probably
little bit.
laddering while he wasn't playing.
Well, I remember I went. I'll go to legend. I'll be like at rank 100 when I sleep, and then when I wake up, I'll be like at 200.
Yeah, legend is hard in this game compared to
Yeah.
GM in StarCraft or something like that. And we have the 9/9 taunt. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Papa. Even Rag can't deal with this. Like, I think the best option here is to run Sludge Belcher into the... Yeah, run Sludge Belcher into the Giant. Use your Cairn into the... Oh, no, I won't kill it. Or, oh yeah, Cairn and Weapon into the Watcher. Then play Rag and just really, really hope it hits the Giant and not the Commander.
I don't. Yeah, that's probably his only play. Everything else is pretty inefficient to get rid of that mountain giant.
Doesn't really matter which way round he does it, though, whether he attacks the Ancient Watcher with the Sludge Belcher or the Cairn. Either way,
Yeah,
Cairn's going to die. Oh, no, he's just going to run both. He's just going to run everything into the Giant and play another Sludge Belcher.
I think he's a bit scared of the Shadow Flame in case it misses.
Yeah, that would be dangerous.
Yeah, that would be a 9 attack to the face plus a Shadow Flame that wipes out a rag.
This is true. That would be dangerous. And Shadow Flame is in the hand, so that was a very good call.
It looks like he can still clear the board here. Shadow Flame because Ancient Watcher, clearing everything on the board and able to clear the 1/2 taunt as well.
Yeah, this
And
is
he can
true.
play his Twilight Drake before that, and it'll be a 4/7.
Looks like it's what it's gonna do. Hovering over. There's Twilight Drake.
It's a 4/9.
Four
I'm bad at
nine.
math. I'm bad at math. Don't listen to me.
And everything dies.
I still haven't slept yet, so.
You had like a 3 hour nap before we started.
Oh, I guess, yeah. But, I was playing North America qualifiers. That lasted the whole night.
Yeah, true. It's fair enough. We have a Papa. This turn, Shield Slam won't really do much. He's in once again a difficult position. I think once again it might be Armor Up, Shield Slam. Oh no, he can't do that and Rag. If he plays, like, he's just going to clear for the moment, just going to play the Taunt to keep himself alive. But he's got his Rag in his hand. He wants to play it, but every time he has the option, he has something that's going to survive Rag. And that's not
Yeah,
what you want.
he wants to rag. He also knows his opponent doesn't have a Siphon Soul, and rag won't really accomplish much at
It
this
is
point.
Jirax. We are in Jirax's range now, so Ollie has a get out of jail free card if his health gets low.
Yeah, it looks like I don't. A little bit of an awkward turn still for Ollie.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you do here. I think you literally just run the Twilight Drake into the Unstable Ghoul and then, I don't know, Mana Tap?
I think you might tap first to see what you draw.
You Mana Tap and then play the Golem.
Hmm.
Because that will give you... Oh, no, it won't, because it'll take away 2.
That-
Still
yeah.
won't have enough.
If you were at 10 mana, it would be fine. You could do that.
Yeah. But
He's
not
actually gonna
today.
faceless the Twilight here.
Sure, is he going to do that before he attacks, though? Oh, yeah, I guess it still comes up with more health. If he
Yeah,
does
either way,
that.
it's gonna be about the same.
Yeah, it will come out. It's just a question of whether he cares, whether it's a 4/7 or a 4/8. Looks like he's just gonna go with the 4/8, which is, well, yeah, makes more sense.
Actually,
Oh,
go
that
into
works too.
Sunfire.
That works too.
Toss the
Gets
power
rid of Power
bomb.
Overwhelming.
It's actually not a bad card to toss away.
Indeed, and it's gonna Mana Tap and gets another Sun Fury. He could Sun Fury both of those, but doesn't look like he's gonna bother.
Might be a little
Good
scared of
runs.
Black Knight actually.
I don't blame him, but we have seen that Papa Summer does not run Black Knight, but I don't blame him for being worried about it.
Yeah. looks like next turn's gonna be pretty solid. Link to a Molten Giant into his Sun Fury, and not taunting the Molten Giant if he's still worried about that Black Knight.
This is true. Could play Rag. Just take out. I hope he takes out one of the Twilight Drakes for this turn.
Yeah, a bit rough for Papastama. Rag looks probably like the best play.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. Rag armor. Hit one of the Twilight Drakes, Ragnaros, and then Papa Stomach is in a good position. Nope, straight for the face.
Gets the
Okay, well now
face.
he's close to lethal. So,
It's close to lethal, yeah.
yeah.
Gave his opponent a 0 cost Molten Giant.
Yeah. Is he gonna risk Rag now? Well, now's definitely a Siphon Soul turn. Kill off
Uh,
Rag, get the health back.
I'm frozen on Ollie's stream. Gonna go ahead and
I
refresh that.
thought I was frozen, but no, he's just sitting really, really still. So, should just be able to refresh that F5. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think Siphon Soul, or well, no, Golem Molten Giant first into Siphon Soul, Sun Fury on the Giant, and something else.
Yeah, might be scared of that brawl still though.
You gotta be scared of the brawl, but doesn't really have. He can keep the cards in his hand, but Siphon Soul is the 100% card to be played this turn.
Yeah, definitely.
If
Cyber
nothing
Soul
else
is definitely the card that's gonna be played. The
Yeah.
Molten Giant is the card in question.
Looks like he's not going to play Molten because he would play it first if he was going to, so it would cost 0 rather than 3. There we go. Just going to armor up his 2 minions.
Yeah, playing
So
around the
this
brawl.
is yeah, this is probably a brawl turn if there ever was one.
Yeah, he feels like these minions itself can carry out, bait out a brawl, do enough damage by itself, without risking the Molten Giant.
Yeah, is the brawl going to happen though? And if so, will he play Harrison Jones first and risk it?
Does he think Harrison Jones can survive the brawl? It is no Armor Smith.
Oh, he's thinking about it. There's the brawl.
Puts the brawl over the Sun Fury, hoping to get the Sun Fury. Does he get it though? No.
No, gets one of the Twilights. Just going to play Harrison into this, try and bait out the. Oh no, he's not. Yeah, he's going to play Harrison, and hopefully the Twilight Drake will run into that rather than his face. That is the plan, I believe.
All right, so we don't get to see a Molten Giant into a Jiraxxus, but we
Not
have
this turn, no.
10, 14. He actually has lethal.
Yeah, so he does. So, yeah, well played. Face, face, and face. Well played, Ollie, bringing
Good
it
Ollie.
back.
Titan series up 1-1, defeating
Oh,
the
discards
Warrior.
Jiraxxus, though.
So yeah, there goes a little bit of deck tech that's shown from Ollie.
Yeah, accidentally showing that he does run Jiraxxus. So, Papa does now know this. Now he knows to play around it. And he's going for his Hunter.
All right, we know this is a mid-range hunter.
No, it is wrong. I stand corrected. It's a different Hunter because he has 2 Hunter decks. One of them is called Middle Feed. This one has a foreign name that I can't read.
Okay, looks relatively about the same.
Yeah, it's the same deck as he had last time.
Yeah.
Spinning over that Freezing Trap wants us all to know heavily that Freezing Trap is certainly a card.
So this matchup is favored for the hunter because that hero power works, since both hero powers work in favor of the hunter.
Yeah, that's true, because you just work them down quicker.
Yep.
Undertaker, good turn 1 play there. Keeping Hellfire, Ollie is. Just keeping himself safe.
Yeah, making sure he has sufficient removal to deal with anything early.
Just gonna end his turn for as many turns as he can. Looks like he's gonna have to just play cards though. He has a Twilight Drake and that's about it. Might just play the Ancient Watcher here and then the
Which
Sun Fury
might be
next
good
turn.
to a Sun Fury, yeah.
It's like the plan.
Could
But
possibly
isn't it?
burn an early kill commander or an early hunter's mark.
This is quite possible. He's currently wondering, is there an owl? Should I put a freezing trap down to try and bait this out? And that's what he's gonna do.
So I'm going to put the freezing trap out.
He's expecting an
know-
owl to try and deal. So this is to try and deal with that, but it's gonna be a Sun Fury instead. Keep it armored up, or it could be a heal if he wanted it.
Yeah, counting his cards. Next turn he's possibly going to Hellfire. Which means that he kind of be throwing away the Sun Fury if he does decide to play it now.
It's true. He's thinking about it, considering his options. He
But he
could
could have
just
saved
life tap
himself
this
for
turn
3
if he wanted to.
damage.
Yeah, he's gonna summon Fury there. Just risk throwing it away. Not a huge deal.
Could possibly, he could remove the Ancient Watcher and send the Sun Fury back with Freezing Trap,
This is true. We'll
pushing
have
for
to
more
see.
damage. Looks like it's probably what he's gonna do.
Yep, Ancient Watcher goes down, sacrificing the Undertaker. Freezing Trap, still a possibility for this Sun Fury, and that's what he's going to do. Just going to pop that out, find out what it is.
Get a card back. Give the Twilight Drake 1 extra life.
Very clever. Now it's this 4/6 rather than 4/5.
Okay, I forgot if Papa Summer does run the Owl, but that would be
Papa Summer
devastating.
does not. Papa Summer does not run the owl. Ollie for the win does.
Okay, goes for a gets Leok. Not bad. Gets put in extra damage now. Definitely not a huffer, but it's extra damage this turn.
Yeah, damage is damage, and damage is good. Another Twilight Drake. You can get another one, same cost, or you could get a Sludge Belcher out in the field.
Slipbetcher does fit the curve a little bit better. Is able to kill the Leok now and will reduce a lot of damage. And knowing his opponent probably doesn't have the right removal to deal with the Sludge Belcher.
True. There's also his board clear in the form of his Hellfire. But he's not going to do that. He's going to get out the Twilight Drake. Extra defense.
Gonna race his opponent down.
Good idea. Don't see why not. He gets taunts on the field eventually, which will slow down the Hunter. Whereas the Hunter has to keep hitting the face and doesn't actually have a great hand for it.
Yeah, looks like the Haunted Creepers might come out this turn. We'll buff up that Undertaker to a 4/4
Yeah.
if he decides to play both of them. And then he's just gonna push for damage. It'll be 4, 7, 9, 11. 11 damage plus the 5 and the kill command the next turn. We'll put him down to 6.
But there will be I expect by that point there will be either a Sludge Belcher or 2 taunted Twilight Drakes in the way.
Yeah. Pretty rough turn for Papa. Didn't draw enough removal. Gonna see what he draws soon. What's winner? Get some Hex now, which actually isn't a bad card in this matchup.
It's a great card against this particular deck. Is he going to go for the face, or is he going to play the Haunted Creeper first?
Looks like he might get the
Might be
Haunted
saving
Creeper.
for a kill command to kill at least one of those. Kill at least one of those Twilight Drakes.
I think he's scared to put his opponent down to a level of.
Here we go. Just continue
more
working
giants.
his opponent down.
So next turn he is representing lethal if his opponent doesn't kill
Yeah,
these
definitely.
these threats.
Or at least puts the taunts down. He has 3 options for taunt, which he can do. There's also just the option of the Hellfire again. Just clear the board.
Yeah, he could definitely clear the board. Doesn't get a kill. Or he could clear the Leok for trading one of his Twilight Drakes.
Yep, trade the one that will get down to 1 health from the Hellfire.
And then taunt up the Twilight that's left.
Yeah, it's a possibility. You'll see though. Ollie, considering carefully. Had a quick flick to Hellfire there, so he is considering it, but Sludge Belcher. The
If he's
efficiency is there.
I think he's gonna go for the Soulfire on the Leok.
Well, he could take one of the Twilight Drakes into Leok.
Yeah. Still thinking his options.
Yeah. Thinking about it.
This is a pretty tough decision here.
Indeed, just trying to work out. Both players been going down to the timers here. Just going to take out the Leok, go for the face. And both players starting to catch up to each other on health. Now, Accident might be an okay play this turn.
Yeah, I think it is. Unleashed won't really do much because he can't draw into a Hunter's Mark to deal with that Sludge Belcher.
Yeah. Kill Command would get rid of the Sludge Belcher, but once again, you're still stuck with the 2 Twilight Drakes that you've been trying to get rid of for a while now.
Yeah, he could deal with one, possibly, if he wants to burn the kill command on the Sludge Belcher and not save it for his face. It's a tough call.
It is Sludge Belcher drawing out trying to bait out anything at this point. If he plays my Axner, his push is going to be delayed even more. If he plays Kill Command, he is going to work his way through, but it's going to be a waste of a card that he could use for face. If he plays Hounds, then he has some dogs, which won't actually do too much.
He has dogs that he can't draw into anything better
Yeah.
with. So he's actually gonna go for the dogs.
Looks like it, he can kill the Sludge Belcher and the Mini Sludge with that. Yeah,
Okay.
that is what he's going to do. Bring his own health down, equal with his opponent's. Get rid of the Mini Sludge. And he's going to have 2 dogs left to take care of one of the Twilight Drakes. That's actually pretty cool.
He's gonna raise. No, he has that kill
He's
command.
facing. Yeah, he's doing it. He's just going to rush it down.
His opponent
More
doesn't
taunts
have a
available.
Molten Giant yet, but he does have taunts ready to go.
Has a Hellfire. Has taunts available.
He has
Feeling
8.
good.
He has 8, 12. Oh, he has exact lethal.
Does he? So he does. Ah, well played, Ollie. And I believe
Ollie's handlock.
that's...
It is
Yeah,
2-1 Ollie.
it is.
And Papa's last deck, I don't remember what it was actually.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
we've seen it yet, have we?
I don't think we had got. No, we haven't. I don't think.
Let's have a look. Ah, we haven't, because it's
The
a
Miracle
rogue.
Rogue.
Might not be
Maybe
Miracle,
Miracle.
but I'm going to assume it is, because we don't really see any other rogues. Saw a Tempo at one point.
And this matchup is in favor of Ollie again.
Yeah. We have
Miracles
Azure
don't have a
Drake, Snap.
really good ways to deal with the giants when they get up, aside from the saps. And once those 2 saps are burned, it's pretty rough.
Yep, good starting hand for Ollie there, getting the Mountain Giant in the first draw, and he's turn 2. So gonna get his extra cards, gonna get Mountain Giant out first. Whereas Papa throwing everything back.
Mulligan everything. Got the Leroy early.
That is definitely a miracle. So this is going to be a game of both players waiting for the cards they need.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yep, just gonna sit by for now. We may see a dagger. Let's see why you wouldn't activate the dagger at this point. Nah, right now, both players just gonna sit there and do very little with each other. Gonna heal himself for no reason, but just getting a minion out on the field. Someone to do a bit of extra damage. Same card being drawn for Ollie there. Less likely to play it though. He is, however, going to play an Ancient Watcher because that's not going to affect which turn he plays the Mountain Giant on. Papastoma. Considering his options, he does have an Ancient Watcher. Worried about it being taunted. But instead it's just going to go for the face, work his opponent down, get him within lethal range as soon as possible. My co-caster will be right back very shortly. Has just had to go deal with an important phone call. Ollie, gonna play the Giant this turn. Get out on the field, get some high damage onto the board. Papastoma, pretty high damage hands at the moment. Does have the Blood Mage Falnos and the Eviscerate in his hand, which he can play now, do a lot of damage, and I believe that if he used his knife as well and took the 8 damage, he would be able to take down the Mountain Giant with that. He could also just Leroy, and that would also do the job. That looks like what he's going to do. Going to Eviscerate. And he's going to use his knife. Oh no, he didn't need his knife at all. He's good. Oh, he is going to take it to the face, though. Just going to keep his Earthen Ring Farseer on the board. Keep it alive. And taking the 8 damage to the face instead. Ollie has a Twilight as a follow-up to this. He does also have Jaraxxus in his hand. So he does have something to cover. He does have something to cover himself. And there we go. There's the taunt. That will keep him around for a while. There is a sap, though, which is going to be probably Papastoma's turn. Backstabs are available. Backstab likely going to be used on the Ancient Watcher, though. Sap will probably return the Twilight Drake and get that out of the way. Yep, there goes the sap. Oh, considering. Not too sure. Is it 100% the move he wants to make? Going to start with Backstab. There's the sap. Gonna use his knife to kill the Ancient Watcher. Once again, taking high damage to the face, an extra 4 damage. And Urban Ring Farseer gonna take out the Sun Fury Protector if he actually decides to attack it. And then we will be if he does do that, then we will be seeing the Blood Mage Falnos into the face. Will we see Sinister Strike as well? Nope, gonna save that for a bit of extra ability power. And it sounds
Alright.
like Spiffy has returned.
Sorry about that.
That is fine. You have missed golems, the golem dying, and the Twilight Drake being sent back to the hand. It's just been replayed at the moment. But basically, Papastoma is working his way through the handlock, but at the cost of a lot of his own health. He's hit it with his face quite a lot.
Yeah, so all he needs looks like is just the Shadow Step, and he'll be able to burst his opponent down, because there's no
that's
more
what he's
taunts
planning
left
on.
for Ollie right now.
Yep, used both his Sun Furies. So having a bit of... Oh, no, he hasn't used both his Sun Furies, sorry. But he needs to fish for another one.
Oh,
Oh,
gets a
there's
Sludge Belcher.
Sludge
That's
Belcher.
a
Didn't even
huge
know he was
draw
running
for him.
that. Completely forgot he was running that. Shadow Flame would actually clear the board here if he used it on the
Shadow
Twilight
Flame
Drake.
to a heal is actually pretty safe. He's still
Wants to
scared
attack
of
with it
that,
first, though.
that Shadow Step. Yeah. Well,
Yep.
I assume he's going to Shadow Flame the Ancient Watcher.
Yeah. He's thinking about it. And yep, get a Shadow Flame, kill it all off, and heal himself. Twilight Drake to the face.
A bit scared of the Leroy Shadow Step, because that is exactly lethal with the weapon. But we know that he doesn't have it, and Papa
For
Sama
the
will start
moment.
fishing for it.
Yeah. It's the risk you have to take against Miracle Rogue, just to hope they don't have the cards. There's Edwin.
Ooh,
Can be played
Edwin.
this turn. Can play Shiv or Sinister Strike to give the Edwin a bit of an extra boost. I think that might be what he's going to do here. There goes the... Oh, he's
He's gonna go
considering it.
Possibly going for the Shiv to look for that Shadow Step.
Yeah, get a double draw out of that. That's what he's going to do. He's going to Shiv. Gets the Shadow Step. So that is a next turn play. Gets another Gadgetron.
Does he get the second one? He might be looking for it.
Is he
instead
going
of
to
playing
Sinister
the
Strike?
Valkyrie.
Yeah, he's going to Sinister Strike. Gets an Eviscerate. Can play that
Okay.
too.
Looks like he might actually eviscerate the face. It would be
It would be a
play that
smart move. Yeah,
gets
that will
lethal.
allow him to lethal next turn instead of one more turn after.
Actually, he could still do that combo or do the eviscerate the following turn regardless.
Yeah.
Might be scared of
He's
the
gonna do it.
Bone Giants, but he's gonna go
Deadly
ahead
poison.
and keep this.
Yep, he's just going for it. That's 11 health. That is enough for just a single Leroy Shadow Step. And it's definitely a Sludge Belcher turn. If you're going to play Sludge Belcher at any time, Ollie, now is the time.
Yeah, looks like it's
Or
gonna be
you
a
may
trade.
boned.
Trade with the Drake. He actually might consider tapping. Not a bad move considering he has a Sludge Belcher and he's dead to Leroy Shadow Step regardless. Could possibly draw another out.
This is true. Needs the defense. Ollie,
Because if he
thinking
taps
very
into
hard.
7, 10. If he taps into a Soulfire, he wins.
This is true. But does he want to risk losing that extra health? Like it may. Oh, there's a Mountain Giant. Not too
Mountain Giant.
useful
So
here.
it's going
Just
down
gonna
regardless.
Sludge Belcher.
Twilight Drakes will trade and okay.
He now has a defense from Leroy. So he is now safe. SI7. Not able to get rid of it yet.
No step left. Gonna maybe fish for more cards, which is pretty dangerous. He needs to look for removal.
I don't think he has that much of a choice, actually. He has to fish for cards. He can
Time to let
heal.
the miracle happen.
That's about it. Yeah, let it happen. It's called Miracle for a reason. If Ollie wins, then he wins the tournament. This is basically his final game. If he can take it from here.
Yeah, it
On
is
9
national
health.
point. Oh,
If he lives this turn, he can buff himself back up to 15.
yeah,
We'll actually see Draxus, possibly.
usually when Draxus comes out, it's pretty done for the Miracle Rogue. You can't deal with those 6/6s anymore, and it just starts to snowball.
This is true.
Papa
Thinking
really,
about
really
it.
thinking, trying to fish for that sap, possibly.
Needs it. He's only played one. There is a chance of another. Oh, he's not gonna have enough. He's not gonna have enough mana if he does it this way. He's
Gonna go ahead
just
and play their
played
removal game.
defensive. Yeah, just go for the face. Gotta get Edwin on the board. He does not
4,
have
7,
lethal.
10.
Yeah,
4, 7, 10. He's one short of lethal because he does have the Hellfire.
yeah.
But Lothar will actually secure him not being able to kill him next turn.
Yeah, this is true. Would Jaraxxus secure it as well?
Let's see. Three. No, Draxus actually is. You'll be dead if you Draxus.
Ooh, okay, fair enough.
Right. Let's see.
Hellfire, definitely an option. It will
Yeah.
weaken him down. If he Hellfires, he's dead. Because he... Oh no, he still have one taunt. Oh no, wait, no, because the poison will take care of that. He needs... I think he needs to life tap for Soulfire again.
He has to load them for sure this turn to not let him Leroy Shadow Step as efficiently. The
He'll still have
Siphon,
enough mana to... He'll still... Oh no, he won't have enough mana to do Shadow Step. If he
the
low
Siphon
feds.
save him.
We'll give him 3 extra health.
Siphon will put him at 12. Trade.
Oh god. He's in trouble. He can still Siphon. He can still lower Feb. Looks like he's gonna lower Feb.
Though that might come down. It's still a bit risky.
He's got a giant as well. Just get some
Yes.
board control. He needs
He has
to
to trade the
remove
board
as
here.
much of this as possible. That's what he's going to do. Keep the
Oh.
taunt around. Oh, this
Okay.
is risky.
So
Get him
that's
for the
actually
face.
that's actually game 4. Papa Stama will able to win with Leroy Shadow Step. Actually, no, he
No,
can't.
we can't because Lothar.
Oh, the Lothab, yeah, I forgot.
He can't afford it. You're the one who pointed it out.
I said it and I completely forgot right after I said it.
That's it. I don't think
So
he can
that
do
is-
it. He needs card draw, and he just has nowhere near enough mana anymore thanks to Lower Fib for card draw.
Yeah, good heads up
That's
play
it.
by Ollie. Good draw off the top.
I'm just trying to think, is there any way he can break this? And I don't see anything.
No. He is.
He's
Wait,
trying to
wait,
fix
wait, wait, wait,
himself.
wait, wait, wait. No, no,
He
no.
can-
He has it. He has it. He has lethal.
How?
Okay, so you Edwin Van Cleef attack the thing, the
Yes,
thing, right?
which
You
summons
play
another
Leroy,
taunt.
you play Leroy, you SI
Yes.
the taunt, and then you attack for 7.
Oh yeah, the weapon. Oh god, yeah. So this is going to bring it to 2-2.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, takes it down. We missed it. He found it. Well, I missed it. You and he found it. And he will be his... Papa will be his death, apparently.
Yeah, great, great comeback.
Indeed.
Defeating
So,
a matchup that's not really easy. It's going down to
Yeah.
the last game.
Ollie's on his last deck. What is it? Freeze
It's a
Mage.
Freeze Mage.
Thank you for naming your decks easily, Ollie. Let's see what he pulls. This might be alright. A Freeze Mage.
You know, I don't know enough about Freeze Mage to know this matchup.
I
I
don't
don't know
really
who
see it that often.
It's actually a Giants Freeze Mage.
Yeah, that's what Freeze Mage does. Delay until Giants.
All right. So another slow
It's a
game.
bad starting hand though from Ollie.
Yeah, not able to draw. Mad Scientist is not a
There we
bad
go.
card to get.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You can get some decent secrets out of there. Whereas Papa Stobber, Gadgetron in his hand. Keeping it there ready for when he needs it. Doesn't have to fish for it anymore. Ice Barrier.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and probably play the Mad Scientist down.
I'll show them all.
Possibly get backstabbed. He doesn't know if it's a Freeze Mage yet, actually. Mad Scientist isn't a dictator
Yeah.
of a Freeze Mage. Could still be control.
This is very true. Could be control, could be just plain secret.
Yeah, gonna go ahead and SI. That's
Needs to pop the combo. if
possibly
he
could
really
probably
wants to.
backstab Edwin. That's actually not a bad play either.
Yeah, it's alright. That would be a 5-4-4,
4/4.
yeah. Gonna shiv it by the looks of it.
That's
Just
interesting.
run his weapon into it.
He might want to save Gadgetan for backstab. Play a little bit greedy with the backstab.
Yeah, I think that makes a bit more sense.
It's a bit unsure what
Say
what deck it is.
Just gonna play Doomsayer, just like, yep, you're not playing anything this turn.
That's interesting. Usually I would play that on turn 4. Maybe block the Gadgetan.
Yeah,
and play.
save for a Azure Drake.
Yeah, turn 4 is a little bit lackluster for miracles anyways.
Indeed. So nothing happens there. No plays at all. Another Doomsayer. He can do it again. Oh no, he had a coin. Fair enough. That's why.
He's gonna go ahead and play 2 Drakes in a row, which is really good.
Yeah, the card draw plus the spell damage for when he needs it. Gonna be brutal here. Sinister Strike being covered over. Still can't play Gadget Stand now because there's a chance that the Azure Drake will just run into it, which
Yeah,
he can't afford to lose it that easily.
he's gonna actually lose 2 spells to this
Have we
Drake,
seen what
which
the
means his
secret
Gadget's gonna be a
is?
little bit worse. It's Ice Block.
Ah, oh yeah, we saw him play it. Oh no, we didn't. That was the Mad
That was Mad
Scientist.
Scientist, yeah.
Yes,
He over it for a quick second, and I got a quick glance at it.
nice. Oh, he's thinking about Eviscerate.
I think Abyss Rate is the play here. If he already Sinister Strike, I think that's the right play.
Yeah, I think so.
Otherwise, he would have backstabbed aside already, I believe.
I think he's worried about Spellbender, maybe?
I think he's
No,
worried
there we
about
go.
Spellbender or the Counterspell. Not really too sure yet.
Counterspell would have been popped on the Sinister Strike.
Oh, true. That's why he played it first.
Yes.
Which makes my backstab aside play horrible, actually.
There we go. Still doesn't know what the secret is.
Okay, I think he's a little
Is
bit
he
scared of
hovering
Mirror
over a
Entity.
free a 2/2 Van Cleef?
He's scared of Mirror Entity. He's not sure what it is. He has no idea. He's so
He just,
confused.
yeah, he just 2/2 Van Cleefed. Okay, that is a 2/2 Van Cleef, ladies and gentlemen.
He's really unsure the secret. This mage deck is actually getting to his head. He doesn't really know
Yeah, he
what
has
to
no
do.
idea what it is. Like he's seen the Doomsayer, so I'm assuming he knows it's freeze, but freeze can vary, so he might not know how to react to it.
Yeah, Doomsayer's here gonna try and kill these two. If he doesn't Frost Nova though, or Frostbolt to follow up, he actually will lose the Doomsayer, and Papa Samba will be able to keep his minions alive.
This is true. Looks like he's just gonna ping the SI7 so it can't run into the loot hoarder correctly.
Yeah, so Papa Samba does have that backstab with the SI, which is able to deal 7 points of damage to that Doomsayer.
Yeah, that'll deal with it quite easily. Keeps him alive. You're gonna shiv the
first.
yeah, gonna shiv it. Keep himself in
Throws
good
a nice
position,
prep.
preparation. He's using this opportunity as well just to search for stuff. Is he gonna prep for card draw?
Shot around the
Yes,
prep.
he is.
Probably played the Death
Another
Early.
gadget
Nope.
Zan.
Going for his face.
Yep, he can, really. Because he can still kill the Doomsayer. Oh, okay.
Still scared of that still
Yeah.
scared of
Gets a Shadow Step.
secret. He has no idea what it is yet. I guess you could assume the ice block. So
I assume, you can only assume Ice Block at this point. He's
Yeah.
used everything that would pop anything else. Now he does know though. Now he needs to be really careful with the Leroy Shadow Step combo. He can't just throw it out really nilly anymore because there is an Ice Block to get through.
yeah, and he's probably scared of the zero cost Molten Giants too if he does try to put his opponent at 1.
Yeah.
So let's see, next turn he has 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 exactly points of damage. So he could put his
Yeah.
opponent at 1.
Well, no, he can't put it at... Can he put it at 1? Oh, with the
Oh,
knife.
not anymore, but because he
Yeah.
froze it. But yeah, with the knife, you could put him at 1.
Yeah. Gonna go for the face with the knife. So he can pop it and get another 1, which he can buff. Still currently digging for cards.
Miracle is happening.
Oh,
He's trying extremely well.
Yeah. Double buff the weapon. That's a 5/2 dagger he has there. Not dagger.
Yeah.
Just what is that weapon called?
I think it is the Wicked Dagger. That's what
Wicked
it's called.
dagger. That's the one.
I don't know how I know that. I don't even play Rogue.
I also do not play. I play rogue, but only in my least played deck. So
Okay,
what is
so
the
it's,
option now? I think now is a blizzard turn.
Looks like a Blizzard turn. It still can't kill
Yeah.
the Gadget Zad.
Stealth
Poss-
means nothing to blizzard.
Possible Thalnos. Surprised he didn't play it. I guess it makes no sense. I don't know why he didn't do that first. To get that extra point of damage on
Yep,
the
there's
there he
the
goes.
whoops. There is the whoops, and mistakes were made.
Bit of a misplay in the grand finals.
Indeed. Might cost him. We don't know. If he
Yeah,
finds
so
a way to do 1 damage to that gadget stand. Oh yeah, does the damage from that reveal? So could he ping it?
No.
Ah, okay. So it's still stealthed.
Mhm.
Okay, cool beans. Looks like the
So-
shadow steps coming out.
Looks like he's gonna try and put his opponent on 1.
Indeed, that's what he's going to do. But it can't actually get him to 1. He can get him to Can get
4.
him, yeah, 4, because then the knife will pop the, yeah, the knife will pop the ice block.
And he's going to get
There we go.
actually a pretty good
Oh my
mana 9 for it.
god. Cleared fan of knives.
All right, so if
There's a
Ollie doesn't
prep.
draw that second ice block, he's pretty dead.
Indeed, he needs either an ice block. Frost Nova will actually keep him alive for the moment. Oh no, no, it won't because of the weapon. That will keep him alive though.
Yeah,
Ice armor will
he's double ice
protect him for the
barrier.
moment.
He does have to Frost Nova and Ice Lance his face. So I'm assuming he drops Double Molten into a ice barrier, Frost Nova and Ice Lance his face. And next turn he
Frost Nova
represents
doesn't
lethal.
work on heroes, so Ice Lancing the face. Oh, just to freeze it. I see.
Yeah, just to freeze it.
Yeah.
And then next turn he'll have 16 plus the 2 fireballs. So 12 is 28 exactly.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if it saves him. Hovering over ice barrier. Plays it. He's going to be able to play both his golems here. So there we go.
Yep, he's gonna
So
have
yeah,
to do the Frost Nova and the Ice Lance on the face to stay alive.
he can frost. Does he have? He doesn't have mana for frostbolt as well.
Yeah,
So he
he
can
can
do that
frostbolt.
damage now. He can do
Get,
an extra
yeah.
5. There it is. Oh, he's just going to kill Leroy.
Oh
Just,
no, he has.
that was risky.
Okay.
That was risky. He still has the same amount of damage he would have had otherwise.
Okay,
In
so
this
he
case,
needs.
he's just gotten rid of Leroy. There's a shadow
Yep.
step.
Looking for an eviscerate. If there's a second one, I kind of forgot if there's 2 have been played.
He's played at least 1. I don't know if he's played the second one. He's thinking about the saps.
If he eviscerates, it does not trigger Ice Barrier.
Yeah. He's thinking about sap. He's gonna sap. Gets a blade flurry.
Ooh, Blade Flurry is game.
Does that do damage to heroes?
Blade Flurry does not count as damage. Does not count as attack.
But does it do damage to heroes though? I thought it only did
It
damage
does.
to minions. Does
It
it?
does. To heroes, yeah.
GG. Oh yeah, all enemies.
So as long as
GG.
the Blade Flurry's down,
Well
that should
done.
be game.
Papastoma wins, and that is the end of the tournament. By the looks of
If he
it.
sees it, he might think that it's Ice Block, and he's scared of. Oh, he's gonna win this way. He's gonna
Yeah,
pop it
just
this way.
going for it anyway.
Yeah. So
Yeah, playing it safe. And there it goes. And ladies and gentlemen, Papastoma is your champion. And there's
winning
my magic will
3-2
tear you apart.
in a very close game.
Very close game. We had some
Y-
great games today.
Despite the life total being so different, that game was actually very close.
Yeah. Either player could have won at the end of any of those turns.
Yeah, so great game from Papastama. He will be our grand finalist for this this tournament that was brought to you by Keita-gaming.
Indeed, Keita-gaming and their wonderful sponsors in the form of Cooler Master CM Storm, Good Game, Ling Xiaoping, and Hitbox TV. So let's just so you guys know, the people who got the prizes, third place. We do not know third place, but that player gets to pick one prize from the big selection of CM Storm gaming gear, which is a very impressive selection. And in second place, we have the wonderful Ollie, who came so close. He did so well. He got so far. He got double Thaddeus, which we found amusing. He gets to pick 2 prizes. And in first place, we have Papastoma, who gets to pick 3 of the wonderful CM Storm prizes.
Yeah, so great games and everything today. We got to watch a lot of good games, a lot of good decks, and every match was close. There wasn't a stomp in anything.
This is true. Like, I think we saw one game that was a bit one-sided, but that was from really bad draws. On
Oh
one
yeah,
of their
okay.
parts.
I remember that game.
I think
Yeah.
that was the Hunter. I'm not sure though. But yeah, very good games. I need to go watch back through VODs and see if I can find the moments for Trollden.
Yeah, there were a few.
Indeed. But thank you all very much for watching. Before we sign off, Spiffy, is there anywhere is there anywhere you want people to find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Sean is Spiffy. I can go ahead and type that in the chat. Other than that, I stream every day.
Do you have a Twitter?
I do not have a Twitter.
Ah, okay.
That's about it. And yourself?
You can find my YouTube channel at tetcher.co.uk, spelled the same as my username, and you can find my Twitter name at TetcherSC, but that will very soon be changing to just at Tetcher. So you'll be able to find me in those 2 places. So, Once again, from me and from Spiffy, thank you all for watching. This has been the Keita-gaming Heroes of the Link Shopping University. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time.